Welcome to another episode of Raw Sessions, where we give it to you raw and real.
That sounded a little sexual when you said that. Give it to you raw and real.
Like, I cannot help it. Y'all got the bedroom voice on. All right. Anyway, we're here for episode 7, doing it for clout.
Doing it for clout.
Doing it and doing it and doing it for clout.
What would we be doing for clout? Like just.
All right. So clout is more for celebrities. You know, when they do things to be seen in the eye of the public. For us, you know, common folk or regular folk, it will be more so recognition. Doing things to get recognized and making sure that people see us. All right. So first things we're going to talk about, let's talk about donating to charities.
I am the type to donate to charity. I am picky about what types of charity I donate to. I always refer back to, you know, the Haiti earthquake that happened and all this money went to the Haiti relief, and then you look at Haiti now and it still looks the same as if the hurricane done went through. So like all that money went to the Red Cross, and you know, did Haiti ever receive any of that money? So
I'm sure they received a bit of it, but the Red Cross probably distributed out how they wanted to, you know, all across. Let's hold on to this for other organizations.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people do what they want to with the money you donate.
Yeah, I'm not the type to post or tell people like, hey, I donated to this charity, donated to that charity. I'm just not the type to go around and more so brag about it or tell people about it. At the same time, though, I mean, when it comes to doing stuff for recognition, there's a double-edged sword, because if you don't do it, then you sometimes get, accused of, oh, well, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't donate to charity, blah, blah, blah. But if you do say something, oh, you just doing it for recognition, you just doing it for clout. So I always see this as a double-edged sword. I'm definitely always donating to charity. Right now we're packing up our house and stuff because we may be moving. So going through all the clothes that we haven't worn in the past 2-3 years, and we're like, okay, we're gonna, instead of us like selling it, we're going to donate it to a homeless shelter. That way, when people come in and they probably need new clothes and stuff, they'll be able to issue them the clothes and stuff. So we're definitely going to do that. But am I going to go around and tell people about it? No. I mean, I'm talking about it on this podcast, but...
You know, you don't tell people every time. Post it on Facebook, Instagram. You know, hey, I donated these amount of clothes. Let me take a picture.
Right. No, I'm not going to go on my social media and be like, hey, we just donated to this homeless shelter. Like, nah.
All right, definitely not. I definitely am donating big. I do clothes, you know, United Marine Corps Relief Society. I definitely donate to them. My first couple of years in the military, they really helped out. So I definitely give back. When we have our charity, there are certain charities I will give to, breast cancer, you know, what is it? The American Heart Society, certain things that hit close to home. I do donate, you know, do the little allotment set up and donate that way. When it comes to like GoFundMe, things like that, I'm kind of hesitant because I see all these stories, you know. I know there are people out there that need help.
I forgot all about the GoFundMe pages.
Yeah, but some of them people, you know, you hear the horror stories, you know, GoFundMe, they need this for they pet or a child or all, and really they just collect the money for no reason. Now, with people that I know, yes, I will donate. But other than that, I'm kind of hesitant with GoFundMe. There was a thing on a page that I'm on Facebook about a young lady, and she was in the Army and her house burnt down, and they wanted people to donate towards her and her 3 kids and everything. Those type of things I will donate, because I know that's legit and that's real. You know, they wouldn't be reaching out on the behalf of someone else if they didn't really need it.
Right.
As far as telling people, no, at the end of the day, unless I'm asking them to help, it's no purpose in telling them. It ain't getting me nowhere. It ain't helping the foundation. It ain't doing nothing.
Right. If it comes up in like a common conversation, then I'll mention it, but I don't go around posting about it or bragging about it. Like, that's just not, it's not genuine. If you're doing that, it's not genuine. It's not coming from the heart.
Now, when I do the donations at work, I say something about it because I want people to step up. The Wolfson Children's Hospital is a nonprofit organization, nonprofit hospital in here in Florida. They need help. They need things. You know, they don't get any money. They need blankets and clothes, toys, books, all types of stuff for the children, and they depend on people like us to, you know, raise those monies and raise those funds and get those things that they need. So I am a big advocate, but other than, you know, the drives that I do, I don't talk to people about it because nobody really wants to donate.
When it comes to helping the homeless, I again have mixed reviews. That's a double-edged sword. So there have been times where I'm coming home from work, get off I-95, and there will be this van on the side of the road on the exit, and he got the little little pail or whatever up against the little tank, and he holding up a little sign, you know, need money for gas, whatever, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, cool. I didn't donate because cars ahead of me donated because it's iffy.
Yeah.
But then when I see you again off Atlantic Boulevard doing the same thing, you
got
pulling
enough
a scam.
gas.
Yeah,
to
you
run
pulling
that.
right. You pulling a scam right now. You out here trying to scam people. You doing the same exact thing in a different area. I seen. I think I was coming from Jack's base, and I'm coming down US 17. And I had to get off, and I think I was going to get a massage, I think. And there was this guy was like, you know, hungry, you know, need food, need money for food or whatever. So the car in front of me rolls down their window, and they hand him a bag of Chick-fil-A food. And that bag was a big bag. It was a big bag of Chick-fil-A food. And he just takes the bag, you know, walks away. And I'm like, oh, if you was hungry, you roll over to the side of the road, you stop and you start eating. That's what I'm thinking. But it's like, nah, you wanted money for something else. You really didn't want food. So I'm just a little hesitant when it comes to donating to the homeless. I will definitely donate to women and children, you know, case by case basis. Because I've seen women out there like you just, it's just, I seen one girl again right out here by my house, the I-95 exit. She had like wads and wads of money in her pocket.
And still begging.
Yeah, just still out there. Like she had, of course I can't count the money in her pocket, but I'm pretty sure she had like a good $200 in her pocket. And it's like, oh, they see a woman, you kind of cute, they want to give you money, you just gonna stand out here and get money. So it's like, it's crazy. If you can stand on the side of the road and probably make, let's say $300 to $500 a day. That's probably more than you make in a day at a regular job.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not stand on the side of the road and make money?
And that's what people do. You see those shows and stuff, and people, I've even seen people recorded on Facebook Live that people, they homeless, they out here begging on the corner, then turn around and walk over to a Lexus, you know, walk over to a nice ass car.
That's crazy.
Because they're not really homeless. They out here, they know that this is easier to do than going out there and getting a 9 to 5. I can go out here and I can make, like you said, $200-$300 a day. When most people making that in a week or 2 weeks,
right?
Depending on the job that they work. So
ain't paying no taxes, nothing on that money.
Nothing. Living better than you living, eating better than you eating. So for me, it's hard to donate to the homeless. I know where I used to live at, that 7-Eleven, used to go up there, be 3-4 guys out there begging for money, and they get enough money, they go right in there, they get together, group together, count their money, and go in there and buy beers, buy 40 ounces. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to contribute to your habits, right? So for me, I'm gonna go, I'll help you out, get you a sandwich, get you some food like the other person did, but I'm not about to give you a bunch of money.
Why don't you tell that story about the lady in Walmart with the bag of chips?
Oh, that was in Family Dollar. The lady talking about, can I help her out with some change to get her kids a bag of chips? And then, then you get the biggest bag of chips, not a 50-cent bag. And then you gonna turn around, can I get a soda too? You pushing it. Like, for real, lady, you pushing it. I was nice enough to get, but see, I think that's why people seeing me that I'm so nice, and it's just like, she gonna be the one.
I got RBF. People don't even want to speak to me. I'll be in the greatest mood, but I got the RBF like I'm bugged.
But see, when you're talking about kids, that's when it's like, okay, y'all innocent. Your parents might have messed up, but I'm gonna do it for the kids. But I realize you trying to get chips and a soda. Your kids need food, real food, meat, vegetables, protein, something substantial. Right. So chips and a soda is not a necessity.
And then they want to ask for an inch and take a mile. Like, she asked for a small bag, but then get a big
the largest bag, a family size Dorito bag. No, you need to get that little cheap Wells popcorn, the little non-name brand. Like, you need to get the 50 cent. But no, all right. I was being nice enough with the Dorito. Now can we get sodas too? Who is we?
Well, sodas. How about some water?
I'm not even doing that.
How about some water, some juice? You don't need no soda. All that damn sugar? No.
Yeah. So.
All right, so with helping out with the homeless, so Tokyo Tony, which is Black China's mother, this lady was filming herself giving out money to the homeless, I guess in LA. Looked like it was in LA or California, one of the two. but she was cussing and yelling at the people she was giving money to.
Calling
like, come
them
here, MFer, and you B, and you MFer.
And yeah.
And then, yeah, they was running up to the car. They're like, whatever, you can call me whatever you want. You can give me some free money. I get it. But you filming it, like you went live on your Instagram to film yourself yelling and cussing at homeless people and giving them money. Like, yeah, you had a stack in your car, but the fact that it's how you did it, the way you did it, no.
She was doing it for show.
Yeah.
And that's the
Definitely
thing.
doing it
She
for
trying to stay relevant. Like, your daughter's not relevant, you not relevant. But let's try our hardest to stay relevant. And to go out there and degrade people. And some of those people have already been at their lowest points in life. To be disrespectful, yeah, they need it, so they're going to take it, and they're going to take the like I can't even think of what it is, the disrespect. Yeah, but everybody deserves to be respected, regardless of what position they in, because you never know how they got to be homeless. But the way she went about it, completely wrong. And I know she getting a lot of flack for it, but because of what she did, we're keeping her relevant. Mm-hmm. We're talking about her. We're doing exactly what she wanted people to do.
She need to just clean herself up. I'm sorry. Like, I know you riding your daughter's coattails, whatever the case may be. You need to clean yourself up. You look a hot mess. Just clean yourself up. Be a mother. You claim I'm Black China's mom. I'm Black China's mom. Okay, won't you look like one first off?
After the
look
way
like one, act like one.
The way I see their relationship being, no, she just.
They look just alike too.
She wants stuff from being homeless out there with them people. If it weren't for her daughter feeling sorry for her and giving her money, she'd be right out there with them. So she need to be humble, because she wants stuff from it. But I think that stemmed from y'all, I might say this wrong, 6ix9ine. You know, I don't listen to rap. When he
that
went
fool
and donated, yeah. So he decided to donate to the Feed the Children Foundation, and because of how he makes his money, they declined his donation. And he put it on his social media for all his fans and stuff to see, and they turned around and went on the Feed the Homeless Instagram and wrote negative comments. Now, at the end of the day, he didn't have to tell nobody that he was donating. Right. He didn't have to tell anybody that they declined his donation. Yes, some children are not going to be eating, but they are a Christian organization, and they have the right to accept or decline money how they see fit. Right. If you're not getting your money the way that they think you should, or they don't want to take it in good conscience, they don't have to. But for him to turn around and have his fans go and bash this site that's been around for decades,
that tells the level of maturity his followers have. Yeah. Like, or what level of maturity they're at. Like, what makes you think, like, I just can't imagine going to a charity's page and bashing them for doing something that they wanted to do. What? This is my I'm sorry, I had to pause. What makes you think, because I didn't do something you wanted me to do, you're mad, you're upset? Mm-hmm. Let that sink in, people. You're mad because I didn't do something that you wanted me to do. Yes, let's pause. Have a moment of silence for that. That makes no sense. You going to someone, you upset because they didn't do X, Y, and Z what you wanted them to do. I don't understand that. Like, they didn't want to take the money. That's their right. You know how they post at businesses, we refuse. We have the right to refuse business to anyone. Yeah, that's their right. They didn't want the money. That's fine. Let them do what they want to do. Like, you having an opinion about it is, yeah, people have a right to their opinion, but it's the way you go about it.
Y'all could have voiced your opinion on your own social media, but you didn't have to go to their social media. They are not one person. They are not one entity. They are an organization, and they have a moral compass that they live by. And just because you don't have one, you know, all money ain't good money. And just because somebody offering you some money out there, don't mean you got to take it. You need to think about where things come from before you have your hand opening and you willingly accept things, because everything comes with a price.
Exactly. Like, he probably wanted them to go to their social media or put out, you know, hey, we received this money from Tekashi 6ix9ine. You know, we appreciate him, so he can get some more clout on what he did. But they decided to give it back, which he wasn't expecting. Yeah. I wonder why he chose that charity.
I don't know, because it's a well-known charity. It's like one of the biggest. So, you know, who knows?
His
All
ass.
right.
I don't even want to.
Well,
talk about his ass no more.
for all you people out there, donate to who you want to donate to, and don't always look for recognition. Sometimes you have to do things just for yourself and for your own peace of mind. Now let's move on to talking about helping out friends and family.
Do we do it for recognition? No, absolutely not. But don't get it twisted. Don't act like someone didn't help you out. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it happen to other friends and other family. Like, oh, like my cousin bashing me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Was you just helping your cousin out with X, Y, and Z? And it's like, now they against you. Like, some people take their friends and family for granted.
Yeah.
Or they act like no one ever helped them out. But it's like, do you respond in a manner of, do you remember when I did this? Do you remember when I did that? Some people will, some people won't. Me, I don't. I'm a one hitter quitter. So if I help you out and you say you're going to pay me back or you're going to get me back next time, whatever, and then 6 months, a year, 2 years go by and you haven't done that, I'm a one hitter quitter. Don't ask me for it again. Sorry. It's just not going to happen.
You know, the biggest lesson I learned was never give somebody something that you expect to get back or something you can't afford to lose.
Right.
So when it comes to helping out friends, family, whoever, I give it with the expectation that I may never see it again. If I don't have it to give, I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I know I've been in bad places before. Right now I'm in good places. And when I do give to people and I get paid back, I be excited. Like, oh man, you know, I'm surprised. But I don't do it to tell anybody, oh, well, I helped you do this and I helped this person and blah, blah, blah. No. Because at the end of the day, you do things to get your own blessings, and telling somebody about it and telling other people for recognition, you will never get your own blessings.
And you just help people because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially if you know you're well off to go out and help someone, especially a family member or a friend. You just go out and do it because it's the right thing to do. It should just be in everyone's nature to go out and help out. One thing that I always think about is, because I have friends and I have family that are always helping out others, and I sit back and I'm like, damn, well, what happens when they leave? Who are these people going to contact next?
Yeah.
Like your first phone call is to this person, to ask this person for money or to ask this person to help you out with this. All right, what happens when that person leaves? Who are you going to go to next? It's like asking for money and things is like, all right, you doing it over and over and over again. It's like, do you ever sit down and ask yourself why? Like, when are you gonna stop asking that person for money? And
when are you gonna start doing something to help yourself?
Exactly, because that person's not always gonna be there.
Yeah,
we don't live forever.
And honestly, some people do try to help themselves, and I get that life happens and things get in the way and obstacles come. But if you're not out there trying to help yourself, don't expect everyone to always be there to help you. Sometimes that well will run dry.
Yep, absolutely. So. All right, what about doing stuff at work for recognition? Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, and like you said, that's a double-edged sword, because some stuff you do want to be recognized for, but you don't want to have to tell people that you do things, and not everything you do is for recognition. Like for me, the things I do for certain associations, not because I want somebody to recognize me for it, is because the end result, I want to be better than the year before, or I want everybody to enjoy themselves and have a good time after all the hard work is done. And other things is just because it's your job.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's your job. And if you don't put 110% into it, then what's the point? What is the point of you having that job? And a lot of people, I think they think that you do things for recognition, or they think, oh, you just doing it to show off and all that. It's like, no, that's just my job. And that's my work ethic. And if you had the same position, you're just letting me know that you would only give 50, 60%.
Right. The problem that I'm having, the problem I've been having for a while now, is stuff needs to get done. And instead of me normally being the person that goes and gets it done, or take these few people along with me, hey, we go get this done, I'll put it out like, hey, delegate. Like, hey, we know we need to get this done. We've been talking about this one thing for 8 months now. We need to get it done. And then it's like, all right, how come no one's doing anything? How come we're not chugging away at this as we go? Because the deadline is gonna be here before you know it. The next thing you know, everyone's gonna be scrambling to get this done. So I've been accused of, oh, she doing it so, she could look good in front of the higher ups, whatever, blah, blah, blah. There's a backstory to that. Okay. I'm not doing it to look good. Trust me, I don't have to look good in front of anybody. My work speaks for itself. I promise you it does. I'm the type of person that if you come asking me about, hey, did you get this done? Hey, did you see this email? Hey, did you start working on this? Hey, did we meet this deadline? Hey, did we send this email out? I'm the type to come and update you as I go on stuff that I completed, because I don't like someone being in my ear about a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Leave me the F alone. I'm going to get it done. And I'm going to come tell you when it's done. In the morning or at the end of the day, or when I come back from leave, hey, sir, hey, Master Chief, hey, Chief, hey, this stuff got done. It's sad that other people look at that as, oh, she's trying to look good in front of house, or blah, blah, blah. Nah, I'm just trying to keep them off my neck, because the minute I need to leave early to go do something, or I need to come in late to take care of something,
or you need to drop a leave check.
Yeah, there's going to be no questions asked. It's going to be like, oh, I just want to do what you got to do. Thank you.
Yeah.
People got to look at the big picture. Don't always look at it as someone trying to, now there are brown nosers out there that try to look good in front of people and that really want to get recognition. But me, I'm the type of person like, nah, I don't need that. My work is going to speak for itself. I'm not the type of person to just stand up and be like, oh, yeah, make sure you put out that I did this and I did that. No. We did that as a team. Yeah, in my mind, I know I did most of the work, but at the end of the day, that don't matter. So right now, I'm about to take on an assistant for my program.
Oh, wow.
And, so when inspection comes up, and I know, well, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I know my program is going to get a good look. It's going to be on track or whatever. So if we do get a Bravo Zulu for my program, do you think I'm going to take the reward for it? No, I'm going to give it to the person who helped me out with it, because at the end of the day, yeah, I don't need it. That's like my first thought, like, do I need this award? No, I don't. Nah, the person that helped me out will benefit from it more than I will. So that's how I look at stuff. Like, all right, how can I put the people who's a part of my team, how can I put them on first before putting myself on?
And you know what? I think that I tried to do that with some people, try to make ways for them to get qualifications and all that. And at the end of the day, when I heard how they talked about me, it made me feel like, y'all don't want to do nothing for you. Right. I wouldn't want to take it on and say, hey, we did this together. Because if you feel like I'm always trying to do something for myself, but when I come to you or I go to your chain of command and say, hey, can this person get this qualification, to help you be competitive, and you turn around and you talk bad about me, like, you really don't see the type of person that I am. You don't know me.
Right. Because
I'm never one to say, oh, yeah, I did all this by myself. No. We all do this together. We are all one team. And when I take something and I'm like, hey, I'm going to do this and this and this and this, it's not because I want the recognition for it. It's because I don't like to be in charge or have my name on something or be associated with something and somebody else drop the ball. Because I don't like somebody else to look at me and think, damn, they ain't do what they was supposed to do.
Right.
When in reality, it was somebody else that was tasked with it.
Right.
And I am harder on myself than anybody else. So when people may not even be thinking that, but in my mind, that's what they thinking. She fucked up.
Right.
She let that slide. She let that go.
And it's like, it's a punch to the gut when we hear that.
Yeah, like
I remember when they came to me talking to me about my program, like, oh, well, we need to go back and do all this. And it was perceived as me being mad, but I was frustrated because I'm like, my program could have been on track right now if I had known this is what I wanted to do with it now. Like, I spent late hours and came in on the weekends to get stuff done, and now you telling me I pretty much got to start over from square one? Oh, hell yeah, I'm hurt by that mess. But I'm just the type to, I'm not the type to space my stuff out. I'd rather put in hard work for 2 or 3 weeks, get it done, and then I can smooth sail versus going step by step by step. They was like, well, you need to make a plan of actions and milestones. And I'm like, I really don't want to do that. But since you're telling me to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a little checklist and try to knock it out step by step. But on the back turn, I'm going to have this stuff done within the next month, 30 to 45 days, this stuff's gonna get done.
And see, when you're doing it by yourself, it's like, yeah, I know I can get this done. I know I can get this accomplished. But for me, it'd be simple stuff. Like, okay, I get put out, hey, give me a name. All y'all E5s, give me a name for sale of the month. And you can see it. It's like, what they say, it's 13 of us. They'll be like, and then go about their business. And then it's like, hey, AS2, why didn't I get a name for Sailor of the Month? And in my mind, I'm really like, well, why the fuck you coming to me? It's all these other people, but
like,
it's
why
like,
you stop at me first? Like, yeah.
But it's like, dang, you know what? Y'all used to me taking charge and making stuff happen. So I dropped the ball on that. Not, hey, I looked at all y'all, the rest of y'all to come up with this. You know, I can't depend on y'all to do it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Right.
And me, I'm just that type of person. It could be the house stuff, and the dishes don't get done. You know what? Forget it. I get to the point. I get pissed off. You know what? F it. You ain't did it by now. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And that's just me. I'm just. And then
man.
I know I like things a particular way. So why you laughing?
We are too much alike. I don't know if it's a Pisces thing or what, but
I think it is. I'm
the same way. Like, and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't say nothing, but so. We unpacking. We're trying to consolidate stuff, right? So DVDs, right? So we taking all the we took all the DVDs out of their cases, put them in a CD case or whatever. So now we got all our DVDs compiled into one, that alphabetical order. All right, whatever, cool. So all the cases and stuff is in bins. So I wake up this morning. So Zach been up all night, right? He been up all night. I was like, man, you been asleep? Like, nah, I just been up all night. He looked tired, but then I'm like, all right. I see the recycling bin still full. The DVD cases are still in the bin. The trash is still full. The box, I put some DVDs in a cardboard box by the door. That's still sitting there. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, all right, you've been up all night. Why this stuff why this stuff not outside in the recycling? So I don't say nothing, but I do bag up the trash. I'm like, all right, this trash is for a bag of the trash, leave it by the door, because if I take it out, I'm gonna get yelled at. So I take the old bag out, put a new trash bag in. He tired. We had Kiki's breakfast this morning, so he drove, got Kiki's, came back after he finished eating. He put the stuff up. He took the stuff outside. So I'm like, all right, you play the right card. You ain't say nothing, but in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna step up and go ahead and take all this stuff out, because why this stuff not taken care of? So I have to pick and choose if I'm gonna say something out. But in my head, I'm going off. I'm like, why is this shit not done? I'm going around grabbing stuff and towels. Like, I'm the same way.
By patience,
I'm the same way. But I ain't trying to drive away my boyfriend. No.
I can't see you better than me, because I'd have did it, and the whole time I'm doing it, I got an attitude, and you gonna hear it. Everybody in the house gonna know about it, and I'm gonna talk about it every time I move something. I'm gonna say, "See, this the shit I'm talking about." Every time I always. That's me.
Zach can see it. Like, I was just start moving stuff, organizing stuff. Like, I went through the mail, and I was taking cups out the room. I'm just organizing. I get in my little mood, and now he just don't say nothing. He just let me
stay out your way.
He just let me do what I need to do. And then when I go and do something that he's gonna do, babe, I'm gonna take care of it. Oh, babe, I got it. Babe, I'm gonna take that out. I'm like, all right, cool. But I know, I feel it. I'm like, I have my mom in me. If it's not done right then and there, I'm mad and I'm upset. But I'm slowly but surely changing. And then at the same time, he told me to speak up. He told me to speak up and say something. So I've been speaking up and saying something like, hey, have you done this? Hey, have you took care of this? So this week I'm on leave. I ain't got to go back to work. Well, I ain't got to go back. I am going back to work, but I'm on leave. So a whole bunch of stuff around the house we're going to take care of. We're going to do some landscaping outside. Stuff that's supposed to have been taken to the post office for months now. Going to the post office this week. Like, we are going to take care of some stuff this week. But on the flip side, like, I definitely agree with you. It's like, okay, why does it take me to have to come in and step in and get y'all into place, get y'all at attention so we can get this stuff done? And I think it's just the way we are. Like,
well, I'm gonna need other people to step up, because it's not working. And then when it's like at work, and then you turn around and come home, like, yeah.
And we just not the type to sit back and let stuff fall to the wayside. We just are not. Trust me, I have let stuff fall to the wayside, and someone was like, well, that means you screwing over your people. Well, it's not me that's screwing over our people. Like,
it's them. They
I need to get this
over.
I need to get this person ready to learn how to operate as if I'm not here, because if I continue to, hey, do this, hey, make sure you take care of this, hey, make sure this get done, they're gonna get used to, oh, I got someone in my ear all the time. No, I'm not always gonna be here. You gotta learn how to walk by yourself first. Yeah. You gotta learn how to take the training wheels off that bike and ride that bike. I'm sorry. So, but it's just frustrating. It's so frustrating. And I know I've grown as a person, and I just don't say as much as I normally say. I'm not that BITCH anymore. I promise you, I'm not. I don't speak up as much as I normally would.
I ain't learned that yet. I'm still young in the military, so my mind don't work that way. I open my mouth for everything, and I be like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, I know these motherfuckers hate me, and they be like, no, they don't.
When we was at admin, y'all was going off on old girl. I was like, dang, y'all
I
really feel some kind of
on?
way. What's her face? You,
I went off?
Oliver, and them talking about talking about her. I was like, damn, y'all really feel this way? Like, oh, let me sit here and listen because this sounds good. Like y'all, like you was going in on that person. I was like, wow.
Yeah, honestly, they just don't realize. Like, I am matured a little bit. You know what I'm saying? To the point that a lot of stuff I do hold in. And if people could hear the commentary and the conversation that I have in my mind,
that should be so funny.
I be trying to tell people, y'all don't need to worry about the things I say. My silent thoughts are the ones that should give y'all pause because and if I let loose one day, that's why I went to anger management and I got it. Go ahead in my DOR. I got my certificate. I'm so serious. I got it. I'm telling you. Hey, I ain't where I used to be, but I ain't where I want to be.
When we first started hanging out, he was like, I got my certificate.
That shows that I'm trying. I'm trying to get help. So I'm going to let y'all know ahead of time. I was serious. When I told him that, hey, look, senior, I'm going to get help. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm 2 seconds from going off.
Yeah, I tell Master Chief all the time, or the both Master Chiefs. I tell them all the time, like I'm about to go in. Come catch me before I jump off this cliff and fall to my death because that's exactly what's about to happen. I'm about to go in and
what you used to ask me and used to make me talking about, is this 2 minutes gonna be worth my paycheck?
Oh yeah, that's what I tell my people.
Hey.
You know, I put that first class hat on, be like, all right, I know you went off on that person, but you got to stop and tell yourself, is those 2 minutes that you about to go in on that person worth your paycheck? Because that's exactly what's about to happen.
And them 2 minutes that I'm going in, I ain't thinking about my paycheck. I ain't thinking about nothing.
But then afterwards, you like, dang, I shouldn't have said what I said. You're gonna be apologetic, and next thing you know, you're gonna be standing in front of the OIC, explaining yourself, and then half month's pay times 2, and then EMI, and I'm good.
All right,
I'll let you.
So the half month's pay times 2. You know, I'm not with that. Like the whole EMI, I'll tell you that I'll mop some floors. I'll sweep and mop some floors for 2 hours after work every day. Look, I'm just saying. But they do it after work. But I'm still saying, like,
oh yeah, I think old boy working night check. I seen him. She said, okay, COVID-19 over there sniffing
no,
and stuff.
About.
I forgot his name. Oh, no, not him.
No, okay.
No, not him.
Y'all, that one on COVID-19. That was a code for something else. So y'all been out in the street. Y'all already. Y'all know what that is. Hit the note. Know what that is.
Let's get back on track. So,
all right.
all right. Well, yeah. When it comes to doing stuff at work for recognition, that's definitely not what we do. It's just we're all about the main goal, which is getting work done and getting it done correctly at the end of the day. So, if you're the type of person that always looking at what someone else is doing, you need to stop. Mind you and yours and keep it moving. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here.
Worry more about yourself and less about others. You'll live longer and prosper more. Facts.
All right, so that is it for the main topic for today. So we're gonna move on into what we do. So so we know all around the country states are opening up, or states and counties are opening up, hopefully to get what am I trying to say? The economy. Yeah, to get the economy back. So for us, we live in Florida. So the state of Florida has opened up. It has completed or started phase 1. Mm-hmm. And I think phase 2 is going to start next week. So the big question is, are we going out? And the answer is no.
Nope. Not at all.
I'm definitely tempted, but we still ordering to go food when we want to eat at certain restaurants. I know we did go in Walmart the other day to find the CD cases and stuff like that. So if we need to go in the store, yeah, we'll go. But as far as like going down to town center, like actually getting out, doing stuff that we weren't able to do for the past few months, nah, we gonna wait till probably June to go out and do some stuff.
I think we are guilty of that. We go to Walmart, necessities. We still got to eat. We still got to live. But other than that, and that is very far and few in between. We really try to avoid it. We still doing drive-through, same as y'all. Have no intentions of going out. June.
When you pulled up today, I thought you was a DoorDasher. I was like,
dang, y'all order that much DoorDash? I don't mess with DoorDash. I mean, y'all, nothing against your company or whatever.
I mean, yeah, they hit or miss sometimes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We don't feel like getting out, take 10-15 minutes to get up to the store, and then by the time you get back, it's been an hour. Nah.
Yeah, that little bit of time out, that's our little bit of freedom. But other than that, yeah, the world is opening up for economic purposes, but just for our health, we trying to avoid getting sick. We've come this far, we don't know when this pandemic is gonna honestly be over, and I feel like if you're taking that risk and going out to public places, there could be an outbreak or uprising of the virus again. So just be mindful. Make sure y'all wearing your mask. And as far as restaurants are concerned, I wouldn't take that chance, because you never know who's sick and who in there cooking your food. Yeah, we do take the risk with to-go orders and everything, but you being in that environment for long periods of time, putting yourself at a greater risk.
Yeah, but up the street is BJ's, and people just parking their cars and walking up in there because they had a big sign, "We are open for dining," and everybody rolling up in there. And it's like, dang, y'all can't survive without dining into a restaurant. Like, y'all ain't at home cooking or ordering food.
If y'all want to get out, take a walk out in the park. Be out in the fresh air.
A long walk around the park.
Not after dark. Don't do that.
I know,
no.
Right? Yeah.
Stay in the daylight. But just find other alternatives to get your kids and your families and even yourselves out the house. But don't sit in confined spaces breathing recycled air. That's a little sketchy.
Yeah, still take the time to get stuff done what you need done. I know, like I said, we're packing up, trying to consolidate a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going around like, oh, this is trash, throwing stuff away, and just doing like house projects and stuff. But yeah, this week definitely gonna start breaking some stuff down. I'm looking at stuff to sell, stuff to give away, because as soon as them orders pop, which I need to look today to see if I got selected for anything, which I hope I didn't. I do not want to go to F-18s. I mean, yeah, I know F-18s won't be bad, but I mean, yeah, it's Japan. I know I want Japan, but yeah, I'm like, damn, those are the only set of orders that's up there. So I'm on my first look, so we'll see what we got. I seen someone was like, oh, I just posted I got orders to X, Y, and Z, so I'm gonna go in there and look. But it sucks that it's every other month now, so we don't get to pick until the end of June. But hopefully there's some better orders that pop up there. So
yeah, you got me ready to look tomorrow and see, did I get picked? What's going on?
Well, if you want to wait till tomorrow to look, or you can look here. I got a cat card reader.
Oh yeah, you do. We can do that after we log off.
But all right. So y'all, if your state has opened up or your county has opened up, make sure you be safe out there. Like Shamira said, make sure you have your mask on and keep some hand sanitizer and stuff in your car. Whenever you do see some hand sanitizer that's available for you to buy, definitely grab it. We know it's been scarce out there. Stop buying all the toilet tissue, please. Every time I go to the damn store, ain't no damn toilet tissue. Like, come on, I thought we was out of that phase. But yeah. So other than that, y'all have a good week. And so next episode is gonna be lit. When I tell you it's gonna be lit, we're gonna have a male guest to come on and provide his perspective on double standards.
Yes,
double standards. And
we going double standards everywhere: work, home, the house. Everywhere
we are going in, and then we're gonna let the male talk, but it's gonna be lit. So definitely tune in for our next episode. Shamira, you got anything to add?
No, that's about it. Just stay safe, Also, make sure you log on to our YouTube and our excuse me, y'all. Log on our YouTube channel and our Spotify, which is Raw Sessions, and you can also email us for inputs. Tell us how we doing, what y'all like to hear about, anything y'all want to hear us discuss at rawsessions.sc@gmail.com.
I'm mad I had to scroll up and remind you what our YouTube channel and our Spotify is called. I was like, did she forget?
No, you ain't. You had to remember Spotify. I was about to say Instagram. Yeah, look, there's a lot of social media, y'all. I'm just saying.
All right, y'all. We are out. See y'all next week.